Migraine headaches. 6 food and additive triggers to avoid. Poor food and a migraine headache. This video shares 6 secret food and additive triggers to avoid if you suffer with migraine headaches. Specifically, it's the ingredients in the food that triggers a migraine headache. Do you know what food and additives cause your migraine headaches? A migraine refers to an excruciating headache that's often felt on either one or both sides of the head. Some people experience warning signs, which are also referred to as an aura, and this may include vision or sensory disturbances. Migraines can be triggered by certain foods, or more specifically, by the chemicals and man-made substances that are found in many foods. These include 1. Colorings and flavorings, and 2. Artificial sweeteners and processed sugars. Here are those 6 food and additive triggers to avoid, to be aware of, if you suffer with migraine headaches. Number 1. Aspartame. Aspartame is one of the most commonly used artificial sweeteners and is recognized as a migraine trigger. If you're prone to having migraine headaches, you should be conscious of your consumption of low-calorie desserts, yogurts, artificially sweetened items, diet beverages and sugar-free candies. Number 2. Nitrites. Sausages, hot dogs, corned beef, jerky beef, pepperoni and soy sausages all contain nitrites that can trigger a migraine. Nitrites are commonly found in foods that have been smoked, canned, pickled and cured. Number 3. Tyramine. Tyramine isn't a food, however, it can occur in foods, such as cheeses, citrus fruits, chocolates, balsamic and red vinegar, nuts and soy foods. If foods haven't been stored properly or left unrefrigerated for too long, their tyramine content may increase. Yet another good reason to avoid foods that aren't seasonal and fresh. If you're finding this video interesting and helpful, please feel free to give a thumbs up. Leave a comment below the video. And share with people you think will find this video of help. And if you're interested in finding out more about the secrets of headaches, please subscribe, and kindly click the grey bell icon to be notified of future videos being uploaded to the Natural Health Guys channel. Number 4. Tannin. Foods that give you that puckering and dry feeling in your mouth such as apple juice, apple cider, pears, and red-skinned apples are examples of foods that contain tannins. Tannins contribute to the astringent taste of foods. Although more studies are still needed about tannins, there are reports that it might be a cause for migraine headaches in some people. Number 5. Sulfite. Sulfites are another possible contributor to the incidence of migraines. This preservative is found in commercially dried fruits such as apricots, prunes and figs. Make sure to check the food labels before buying dried fruits and avoid the packages that contain this preservative. Number 6. Other food additives. Those who experience migraines should be extra careful of buying food products that contain any of the following food additives. 1. MSG or monosodium glutamate. 2. HPP, hydrolyzed plant protein. 3. Autolyzed or hydrolyzed yeast. 4. Sodium caseinate. 5. Kombu extract, usually found in Japanese foods. And 6. Yeast extract. There will be other foods or food additives that you suspect may trigger your attacks. If so, check what's in them and see what other foods may contain the potential culprit. Undertake your own personal food audit, as it's a great way to help get the crap out of what you put into your stomach. Summary and conclusion. Living with migraines is definitely not easy. However, taking a look at your diet is the first place to start to significantly reduce them. Health advocates and nutrition experts have been stating for years that eating fresh fruits, vegetables and foods devoid of preservatives is the best way to improve health, including the alleviation of migraines. However, even this advice is incomplete and can be flawed as fresh fruit and vegetables need to be seasonal. There are many natural ways in which you can reduce, if not avoid, the recurrence of migraine attacks. For example, riboflavin, known as vitamin B2, helps those who suffer from recurring migraines by helping to reduce inflammation of the nerves. Summing up then, you need to take on board the following key points to remember with the food you consume. 1. Processed and ultra-processed foods are full of manufactured chemicals whilst being devoid of natural vitamins, nutrients and minerals. 2. Consequently, your body functions ineffectively and becomes pro-inflammatory. 3. This leads to chronic inflammation of your cellular health and is a driver in the illnesses, ailments and diseases all around us today. 4. Since we've moved from consuming food provided by Mother Nature to a lifestyle of fast food, takeaway food, restaurant food, convenience food and comfort food, the incidence of illnesses such as type 2 diabetes, obesity, ADHD, eczema, asthma, fibromyalgia, and numerous autoimmune diseases have rocketed in the last 50 to 100 years. 5. Don't think that eating fruit and vegetables is the answer to all of your ills, as most items you see in the stores are out of season and imported from other parts of the world. And so to prolong the shelf life of those products, what do you think are added to those items? 6. It also explains why malnutrition is so rampant, and as it affects the gut so badly, most people have dysbiosis, an imbalance of your gut microbiome, that leads to colitis, Crohn's disease, IBS, leaky gut and many more gut-related problems. 7. As 70% of your immune system is in your gut, it has a very detrimental effect on your body's ability to fight off infections from cuts and viruses. 8. And what goes into your gut eventually gets distributed to the rest of your body, including your brain. 9. So, no wonder headaches are a direct cause of what you eat and drink. There is no truer application of prevention is better than cure than when it comes to migraine headaches. We hope you found this video, Migraine Headaches, 6 Food and Additive Triggers to Avoid, helpful and of interest. If so, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, to leave a comment or a question below the video, and to share with people you think will find the video worth watching. And if you're interested in finding out more about the secrets of headaches, become an exclusive subscriber of this channel by clicking on the subscribe button in the bottom right corner of this video, and then click the grey bell icon to be notified of future videos being uploaded to the Natural Health Guys channel. You can check out the other videos in this series, and an earlier series, by clicking on the end screen coming up. And finally, many thanks for watching.